Hey everyone, welcome to Plants and Politics. So the Republican Secretary of State for Georgia, Brad Raffensperger, said that he's been pressured by Republican lawmakers to throw out lawfully cast ballots in an effort to benefit Trump. Raffensperger told the Washington Post that he received a call from South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham on Friday, and he was left stunned by what Graham suggested. He said that Graham asked him if he had the ability to throw up ballots from counties that had higher rates of non-matching signatures. So according to Raffensperger, it appeared that Graham was asking him to manufacture a reason to toss legally cast ballots, something, by the way, that Raffensperger doesn't have the legal right to do. When reached for comment, Graham, of course, denied that that was his intention, and he was quick to note that he was acting of his own volition. This had nothing to do with Trump. However, doesn't seem like that's really the case. On the very same day that Raffensperger and Graham spoke, a Trump supporter named Lynn Wood, who just so happens to be an attorney, filed a lawsuit to prevent the certification of Georgia's vote count until all mail-in envelopes can be inspected. And then on the same day, Trump tweeted out the following, quote, "Georgia's Secretary of State, a so-called Republican," and in parentheses, rhino, "won't let the people checking the ballots see the signatures for fraud. Why? Without this, the whole process is very unfair and close to meaningless. Everyone knows that we won the state." Really? Do they? Does everyone know that? No, I think there's about 80 million Americans who know that you didn't. And then there's also another roughly 150 or more million in the country who are either not old enough to understand what's going on, or they just don't give a damn and didn't like you or Biden. So that's really where it's at. And Raffensperger said that he's going to fight this request to hold off on validating the vote count or certifying the vote count and letting them look at the envelopes, because in his mind, it threatens to expose voters' choices. He said, quote, "It doesn't matter what political party or which campaign does that. The secrecy of the vote is sacred." Raffensperger also said that he and his wife have been receiving death threats. And in an interview regarding the election, he read a text that he received which said, quote, "You better not botch this recount. Your life depends on it." Remember when in the year 2000, when Al Gore's supporters sent death threats to George Bush's family members and GOP operatives in Florida who helped him steal the election? Yeah, neither do I. So Raffensperger really appears to be kind of waking up from a 5-year coma, because he told the Washington Post, quote, "Other than getting angry, it's also very disillusioning, particularly when it comes from people on my side of the aisle. Everyone that is working on this needs to elevate their speech. We need to be thoughtful and careful about what we say." Welcome to your party, guy. Welcome to your side of things. So he also slammed the insufferable asshole, Doug Collins, calling him a liar, a charlatan, and a failed candidate, as I said the other day, of another Republican who's been receiving death threats. Where has this guy been? Yeah, Doug Collins is a liar. He is a charlatan. And he is a failure. Has he not watched the congressional hearings and the way that these lunatics have lied and cheated for Trump for the past 4 years? Seriously, where have these people been? How do they not know this? But now, of course, as of last night, people on the Trump train wreck are trying to use the 2,600 newly discovered votes as evidence that this was a rigged election. So this came out. Apparently there was a flash drive that was just found, and it contained 2,600 previously uncounted ballots. So they downloaded all of the data. However, they haven't paid attention to the fact, apparently, that Trump, out of the 2,600, Trump only received 800 votes. Biden received the rest. So that means his lead now has widened in the state of Georgia. So while they're promoting this missing flash drive, this newly discovered flash drive, and oh my God, this is proof, this is so horrible, and they've been hiding votes, your guy only got 800 of the 2,600. That means 1,800 for Biden. That's nothing to get excited about. How does that prove anything? If anything, Biden should say that that flash drive was being hidden because it gave him more votes. Oh, anyway. All right, guys. I will keep you posted on all this lunacy, but until then, and as always, like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching and listening. I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Thanks for listening to Plants and Politics. The only way we can take our country and power back is to spread the truth and build an army. So remember to like, follow, subscribe, and share on Facebook, YouTube, and wherever you listen to your podcasts. Thanks again.